getting lost in the doing while you're being. Welcome, Libra. This is a different frequency we're in now. You've passed through the Stargate, going into luminosity. I'm bringing you some angelic messages as the veil between the worlds is very thin. We're in a portal of love where angels are very close. Loved ones who have passed over are very close. And your ancestors are taking back the pain and they're clearing it from your tribal code. From your tribal code, I just heard. Welcome to the channel. I'm Bella Firestar. All your obstacles have been lifted. Look. It's a clear path ahead, even though you may not see it at this time, but that's why I'm here, to tell you that it's clearing. The spiritual is manifesting in your physical, has to come through your thought process and your heart chakra, and that happens in silence. You may be feeling a little bit vulnerable, or HSP I call it, highly sensitive person. We all are, as we are receiving these new light codes. You're anchoring more light, more information, knowledge and wisdom. You're receiving blueprints for the plans of New Earth, for your destiny partner to arrive today without delay, shall we say. Romance angels, we'll just get one for Libra. Welcome, you're a champion. If you've made it here to this reading, it has not been easy, because it's the mind space that's catching up with the spiritual and the emotional. And that's the battlefield, the mind. And you can get out of your mind as you're in a quiet retreat. Look, we have all the rose quartz crystals here. We have the Love Mates crystal, which is the watermelon tourmaline. Yes, we have this. I think this is does anybody know what this is? It's still got the rhodochrosite in it, but it's just pink. There's no green here. It's called something else. But it invokes the energy of love. So opening your heart to receive love. There's a shift coming in your finances and your career. The shift happens automatically by itself because the internal shift is taking place in the quiet retreat. So these are like, we each are a bird with one wing, and it is only together that we can fly. See that? Where two become one. But this would have to be divinely guided and inspired. You know, you need to be inspired, Libra, in your love life, to express and also to hear the words that you need to hear. There's some guidance maybe needed here for what you actually need to hear. So this is what you're focusing on. This is what you're meditating on. What are the words your heart needs to hear right now? Let's do a snapshot. Excuse me, as we come back to the Romance Angels in the next reading. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Let me know how the volume is as I'm investing in a Bluetooth microphone. Yeah. Something happened here, Libra. Sorry about that. I stepped on the frame, look, when I'm getting a tower. Everything that happens in your reading is your reading. So there's your tower. I just demonstrated it for you. But look, the angels are here picking you up, carrying you out of that demolition. So there's a demolition going on and the angels are lifting you out. That was the tower. I do apologize as it's very uncomfortable to watch, but even more uncomfortable to go through, Libra. It's been an uncomfortable time. Let's have a look at the snapshot while I keep my feet away from the stand. We're calling all angels in for Libra, and we're calling in the galactics, our brothers and sisters of the light, our star brothers and sisters. So again, the retreat, the cave, the hermit, the wisdom of solitude at this time. And it will feel alien because you're transcending an old timeline. Yeah, very clever. Amazing. we have the Hermit, as we saw, and this is underneath. So maybe you've already received all the wisdom you need, and that's over. Look at that. And then we've got Justice here. Justice, look. Justice, death. Something's ended. And then the Empress. This is you. So you're about to give birth. And what I heard before this reading, male or female, you have contractions. And they get closer and closer as you're giving birth. So you've been in labor pains for new life. But it's felt like a bit topsy-turvy. You come out on top here. Look, victory, 6 of Wands. And then this is your emotions catching up. This is your emotions, the old patterns of being nervous, of worry, of doubt and fear. Being released, look. So you can turn that nervousness, that anxiety into excitement. You just picture like a gauge on the radio and you tune into a different frequency. And this is your sovereignty. No one else can think inside your mind except for you. And your heart is healing. It's not normal for everything to go your way, for things to work out in your favor, for every intricate detail to have been thought of and prepared for. So you're moving into this new frequency. See, here you are. This is your quiet retreat right now. So this is done for a reason. Don't feel sorry for yourself. You're getting a full upgrade here. This is the season of upgrades. And you're receiving a full upgrade mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually all at the same time. Bless you. So breathing in the healing energy of the rose quartz crystals and the Reiki. It's time to chillax. You're the lighthouse. You don't run around chasing boats in the dark, right? Something has to be seen here. This is almost a who is in it for me? Who is with me? Who is for me? No more game playing, no more mind games here, Libra. This is saying, I can duck and weave all day. I can pull these swords out. Like, you're a champion at mind games. But you don't want to do that anymore because the frequency that you want to tune into is love. And let's see the outcome. 10 of Swords. So the whole chapter's over and you've got death underneath. So this is a minor arcana ending and a major arcana ending. You will be feeling like soul exhaustion at this time. But you are being prepared for something. Now it's your throat chakra that will open. And you won't believe what will come out. You'll be talking from your soul. I'm hearing from your soul. And then you'll gasp and think, oh, is that what I really want? Because what you don't want is over. You already know what you don't want. Because why? There's victory coming in. This is like a beautiful sun sparkling through those dark clouds. This is your order, your starseed prototype, divine blueprint here. Right? So emotionally, we know you're upset. Things didn't work out in your favor, but things are going to work out better than you could imagine. This is happening for you, and the angels are with you. You're not alone. We're getting a message here from the Holy Spirit. We'll close this reading, go into the romance reading, getting a message from your beloved, the one who's coming in. So in the spiritual world, this is already a done deal, a signed contract. So whatever has to leave your immediate environment will be creating the space. Please know that this won't last forever. It's a 24-hour cycle. So you're releasing an old pattern on 4 levels of your being and you're being rebuilt. A second chance. Almost like you're getting upgraded energetically. You'll feel lighter. The first thing you will experience after receiving this blueprint is an overwhelming sense of peace. Then the synchronicities come. So just be patient and rest. So our sleep is medicine and you're receiving plans. You're meeting your co-creators and you're learning your new modules in your sleep time. It's a lot of information for Libra. Right? There's the inspiration that I was talking about, right? It's not here yet, but it's coming. You're building. Right? You had to tear down the old building, demolition, and now you have to get off the site to do that, though. You don't want to be in the middle of the demolition, Libra, right? So the angels took you out and want you to step into eternity. So you're jumping a timeline here. You're going from now to eternity, and you're doing that through the unseen world here. The decreeing, the asking, this inspiration, action only. If you're not inspired, you cannot do it. When you push and try to generate without the inspired action, without that inspiration, that energy, without that click here, you're nearly there. You're nearly on a totally new timeline. The message from the Holy Spirit is to surrender. Oh, they're the teeth from my puppy dog. She was a tiny puppy. Remain positive about the future of our planet. For all is part of humans' evolution. This is a divine order to all the chaos there is, which you perceive, that exists in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. You're in the middle of a magical transformation. We'll see how it comes out in the romance reading. You're going to sparkle brighter than you ever have because you've released a pattern here. It's been a long, drawn-out season, right, or timeline here that's completely gone. And it's creating the space. So you're in that dead zone, that emptiness, the transition field. So surrender to it, Libra. Won't be long now, and I'll come back. So make sure you subscribe, because we're going into the romance angels and a message from your beloved. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.